Hello there. So we are up in the attic. This is vlog number 2. As you can see, quite a bit of change since the last time. Actually, not the change that I was expecting. We are actually awaiting a few parts for the minifigure stands. So essentially it's going to be a few more days before we get those updated. But just beneath me, as you can see, are some IKEA shelves. So they are going to be going behind us to give us a nice backdrop for the rest of my videos. So let's have a quick look around what we've got, what colour we've gone for, where they're going to go, and I'm going to basically show you around what's going to happen today. So as I mentioned in the last video, these are the stands all built, which I did manage to get done. To be honest, this actually took a lot less time than I expected, probably about sort of 5 minutes, 10 minutes per stand. Basically just need to peel off the film and essentially slot these things together, and they make nice easy sort of stands, and they actually look really crisp, to be fair. I'm looking forward to getting these all sort of up and running. Essentially though, I'm just waiting for, essentially these are not sort of genuine Lego bricks, so you can see they might crack the bottom of your minifigures, so you don't want that, especially when some of your minifigures are £200-300, which some of mine are. And essentially I've got these clear sort of 2x1 plates to come. I think they're like 8p per plate, so there's 240 of them coming, so about £20 worth of those. That's going to look a lot better, but that'll be in the next video because that'll be a few days time before they actually arrive, those. So before these arrived, I was a little bit worried about space, but actually, as you can see, I had some spare loft board which we decided not to return because we actually opened and cut one of the boards at the time, and they actually prop perfectly up on here, so some of my bigger UCS sets can now go up on these shelves, meaning that I've got a lot more space down here. So you can see the Venuses come off of the top there, and I'm hoping that the Death Star will fit underneath this, but we're going to have to see because it's very close. I'll show you the other side in just 2 seconds. So as you can see, it is going to be quite a tight fit because this desk is actually the same height as those Kallax storage units. So essentially this Death Star is just underneath where we think the other shelf is going to sit. So it's going to be an interesting one, but this is going to be the wall where I'm going to have the black shelves. So all of this needs to move, which is why we've got the temporary shelving unit up there to cover some of these Lego sets. But we're going to have a lot more shelving space in just a few, hours hopefully. So you can see we've gone for a black colour with these ones. I'm hoping these are going to give a nice oak effect because essentially these were a little bit more expensive. So I am going to get to building these now, and hopefully we're going to be zooming in a second to a fully built shelf, so you guys don't have to wait for that. Let's go. So we run into the first construction issue of assembling a long item in a small space with pillars. So I need to slide this backing into this cupboard. Now this is going to be an interesting one, so I will get back to you when I figure out how I'm going to do that in this space. I think I have managed to do it. So I've moved the black shelves that were over there with the black pearl on them, and you can see we've got a little bit of a run through to the eaves where the sale minifigures are, where we might be able to fit this. So we'll give it a go and we will find out. So I thought I'd video the moment that we put this one in place here, and obviously if it goes wrong, I've got 250 quid for You've Been Framed, hopefully in 10 years time. Right, so that is everything out of the boxes for the second one. We've popped a couple of the pegs in and we just need to essentially get it up and ready. So I will give you a few seconds and we will Number 2 has been built. Let's get it up there and let's see how it looks. so a little bit of work to do to line those up, but let's do that now. So, second one is in. However, you might notice the gap is slightly wrong. So essentially I need to cut a little chunk out for the roof out of the corner of one of these before I can put the next one together. That also involves taking off the flooring, which I've got covers for here, but means I've got a cover for future for the other flooring further along. So essentially I am going to be cutting that up outside very quickly so we can have a custom shelving unit. After one technical glitch, which I will show you in a second, you can see the final result is really, really impressive in my opinion. The Death Star specifically looks really, really good. Actually added some extra troopers in there now, because to be honest, I don't think the set comes with enough, so you can really, really fill out the scenes and make it look how it really should, to be fair. And you can see as well, we've got Krennic down here as well with Galen Urso, which is a really nice little hot tub trooper as well there. So you can now see the technical glitch that we did have. So I didn't realise that these were so wide, and unfortunately I did have to cut the corner off of this, but it only took me about half an hour, so it's actually really sort of not too bad of a task actually. So if we look at the poly bags that we've got up here, we've also got some of the sets I haven't built as well. Really easy way to store these, which is actually nice and convenient. And I can actually see what I haven't built as well. So you can see what the next product might be. You can also see that I've got the Imperial Star Destroyer out on display now nicely, rather than just on a table. We've got a bomber here from the Clone Wars, and also a lovely Tri-Fighter coming down. We can see some of the newer sets from this year for the clones, and you can also see one of my favourite minifigures that Lego Star Wars does, alongside a really, really cool set for General Grievous, and one of the best guns they've ever done, just there. Also lots of extra space down here, which means I've got lots of extra room for new sets, and I think I've got some scanning to do as well. So, brings us to the end of the video. There will be one more episode in this series, so if you have enjoyed, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe on this video, and I will see you in the next one.